I think PDP ought to respect zoning. Ought is advisedly, because there is no reason why PDP should throw away rotation and zoning at this material time. There's no justification unless we are still suffering an anesthetization of conscience. If our consciences are not anesthetized, there should have been no argument, no debate whatsoever, both in terms of quality of persons, in terms of character, history, and also human capital development. There is no way. If we, as a country, believe in what we preach, we should go ahead and act what we preach. It hasn't got to do with the candidates. Because when Atiku came out in the last election, I coordinated his campaign among the Igbos and went around this country. And he knows for a fact that we have more than 12 million registered Igbos, 12 million in the north. We have more than 3 million in Lagos. In any city you go to today, outside the indigents, the Igbos come first. So no matter how you put it, the Igbos should be the most populous of all the ethnic nationalities in this country. Let me not use the word conspiracy. I think there are conflicts of ambitions. Because if there are not conflicts of ambitions, people could have not been using words that are neither here nor there. When you talk about quality, when you talk about credibility, when you talk about money, when you talk about endeavor, when you talk about the spirit of nationalism, no matter the word you use in describing the person who should make this country one, whoever the unifier is going to be, the Igbos will come first. Because the Igbos are the only people in this country that act as a bond between the tribes. Because they exist everywhere, in every nook and cranny. So I can tell you that it may not be conspiracy. It may be ignorance. It may be, like I said, conflict of ambitions. For me, the war has ended. Because to the Igbo man, he is a deliberate person. The Igbo is not impromptu. When they wanted to go to war, they went into war. They fought not against Nigeria, but they fought to liberate Nigeria. They fought to reposition Nigeria. They fought to reignite consciousness. They fought to give meaning to the Nigerian national anthem. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. There is no Igbo family today that you go into. You wouldn't get somebody speaking Yoruba. You wouldn't get somebody speaking Hausa, including Fulani, and all the language of the Ijaws. So that's the Igbo man for you. So for us, the war ended the day we said it ended. I went to war as a very young man. I was 16 when I went to war. I left the Catholic seminary. I didn't go because there was need for me to go. Because who were the people distributing caritas? The church. But I didn't see myself as going to play that role. I went and trained and got commissioned as an army officer. Stayed when the war ended. I was a captain. And I returned to the seminary. Some Igbos who were captains and majors started pushing trucks to leave. So nobody went into the trenches. None. So it wasn't as if for the Igbos, the war did not end. It ended that day. So any person associating the Igbos with the war has no understanding of reality or is just pretending. Because no Igbo man ever, not one, carried any guns against any person or any place in Nigeria that day the war ended. So for me, as an Igbo man, I can answer you that day the war ended, the Igbos put an end to it and moved on. So whoever is held back by it are the people who remain where they are. But Igbos have moved on, and that is why we are pleading that this country, just like Pa Ayo Adabanjo said, if you are looking for quality, the most qualified people, that Igbos would have been ruling this country and will rule it all through for all eternity. But we are talking about fairness. We are talking about justice. We are talking about equity. We are talking about inclusiveness. We are talking about participation and giving one a sense of belonging. We are talking about accommodation. We are talking about Nigeria, its unity, its today, its tomorrow, and its forever.